Good day, everyone, and welcome to the planned Certify Kickoff meeting here for 12.9. We have another exciting release ahead of us. Let me go ahead and share my screen and we'll get started. So throughout the 12.8 release cycle, we worked really hard to work on understanding our metrics much better. We wanted to understand our velocity. We wanted to understand how much capacity we had in each release. And what we found was, while our velocity is continuing to increase release over release, we were still over planning our releases. And what that's done is it's created a backlog of items that are in dev or in work, which is not ideal for our stage. So we're working very hard this release cycle to kind of catch back up. However, we're going to continue with our problem validation and our solution validation, and we're going to continue with a lot of design. So I'm excited to show you some of those items. Here's the release kickoff issue. And the first item for problem validation that we're going to spend a decent amount of time on is we're trying to understand if the service desk settings, which are now currently contained within the other more general settings of your project, are getting too crowded and need to be broken out into their own sort of settings area for service desk. So we're starting to start a problem validation cycle on that. In addition, and that's captured actually right here, where we're talking about how we could potentially break this section out as we add further items into something like the service desk section. Our next issue for solution validation is this whole adding participants to an issue via email address. Currently, when you email the service desk, you are a participant in that issue, and any responses to that issue that are done within GitLab get sent and emailed back to you as a participant. However, in a situation where you may call a company's support line and they want to create an issue on your behalf, there's currently no way to add you, the customer's email address to that issue to allow you to get the updates of that issue. So we've gone through a problem validation cycle throughout 12.8 and 12.7, found that this is indeed a problem we want to try to solve. We believe we have a solution, and now we want to validate that solution. So that's what we're going to do throughout the 12.9 release cycle. That's one of the main things we're going to validate. From a design perspective, we're marching forward with our requirements management, and there are a lot of follow-on issues that we're writing currently where we want to provide further features to that new stage or new section for requirements management. Now that we're implementing the MVC, there's a lot of follow-on work that we want to get designed, and the designer and I are going to work closely to try to get ahead of some of that work to enable the developers to have a good amount of backlog ready for implementation. So we're very excited to do that. As I mentioned at the beginning of this video, we did spend a lot of time throughout 12.8 understanding our current velocity, and we were definitely overscheduled in 12.8. So 12.9, we're going to step back. We're going to complete all the work that's in the pipelines right now and hopefully queue up a lot more exciting work. So we're very excited to see where this goes. If there are any questions, as always, please feel free to reach out via the YouTube comments or within GitLab itself. Thank you very much.